human disgrace, that is Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, saying that the massacred and under attack civilians of Palestine, half of whom are children, should be deprived of water and power. Then he lied about saying that. An interview that he gave on LBC Radio to Nick Ferrari, and which you can see in the comments below this video. It's there for all the world to see, yet he lies, claiming he didn't say it. And this is the man who wants to be Prime Minister. Nick Ferrari said to him, "A siege is appropriate? Cutting off power, cutting off water to the besieged people of Gaza?" And Starmer's reply was as follows, and I quote, "I think Israel does have that right." Let that sink in. This is people who, it's been described, are living in an open-air prison. They're being bombarded relentlessly by high-tech weapons. There are huge numbers of pregnant women among them, and nearly half of the Palestinian people are children. And Starmer thinks it's okay for them to be deprived of water and electricity. What a vile entity he is. He has no place in public life and belongs behind bars for supporting war crimes. So what else did he say in this frankly astonishing interview? He said, responsibility lies with Hamas. Cold-blooded murder of men, women, even children. It is terrorism and Israel has the right to defend herself. Defend herself? Well, how? Well, in order to answer that question, I'm just going to quote Starmer back. Cold-blooded murder of men, women, even children. Yes, even children. In fact, huge numbers of children. Of course, decent people know that any killing of civilians is totally unacceptable, be they Israeli or Palestinian or whoever. But Starmer obviously thinks that the mass slaughter of innocent Palestinian civilians is just fine, as he doesn't even mention it. What else does he say? He says, here in the UK, we stand by Israel. Well, how dare you? How dare you presume to speak for the British people? You don't speak for me. You don't speak for any of the 50,000 people who marched for peace and an end to the Gaza massacre in London on Saturday, and who were clearly representative of a huge groundswell of public opinion. And what a beautiful atmosphere that was, without any trouble. An atmosphere of peace, of humanity. Decent people who just want to live a normal life. You don't speak for anyone, Starmer. You represent only yourself and your twisted, cowardly lies and support for mass murder and war crimes. Starmer, you're a disgrace to the Labour Party, to this country and to humanity. In fact, you seem to be quite devoid of humanity, compassion or courage. You're ugly, cowardly, morally and intellectually bankrupt, and you have no place in public life. You belong behind bars for your support of war crimes. But what more would we expect from a man who twice let off Jimmy Savile when he was the Director of Public Prosecutions, who called for even harsher COVID measures than the government unnecessarily imposed with their disastrous and devastating effect on the British people? Starmer, you need to go. We don't need to see you or hear from you ever again. Please share this video. Please make your own. Write to your MP, phone and email the press. Get on the radio. Make a noise. Take whatever action you feel like taking to call for a ceasefire and speak out against this evil. It cannot be allowed to continue. We have the power. We can all do something.